Hachette Audio presents NOFX, the Hepatitis Bathtub and Other Stories. Written by NOFX with Jeff Alulis. Read by NOFX, Fat Mike Burkett, Eric Melvin, Erik Smelly Sandin, and Aaron El Hefe Abeyta. With special guests, Jello Biafra and Tommy Chong.
Mike, we're rolling.
Oh, shit. Chapter 1. Mike. The first time I drank piss was on a fire escape overlooking downtown Los Angeles. In the course of testing my sexual boundaries, my then-girlfriend, now my wife, Soma, asked me if I had ever drunk another person's pee. And I said no. It wasn't something I was into, but how do you know if you don't try? We were hanging out on the fire escape of her loft apartment. She told me to take my clothes off and lie down. Cold steel dug into my naked back as she squatted over me. She started pissing on my chest and then moved up to my mouth. I could hear the overflow splatter on the sidewalk below. Someone later sampled my pee backstage during a show we played with No Use for a Name. Before our encore, I went to the bathroom to do some coke with No Use for a Name's Tony Sly. I had to pee, but as I was about to aim for the toilet, Soma got down on her knees and opened her mouth. Tony watched as I redirected my stream and said, "You guys are just made for each other, aren't you?" It really doesn't taste as bad as you'd think. It's certainly better than whiskey. It's like a strong oolong tea. At least that's what hers tastes like. She made me taste my own once, and it tasted bitter and horrible from all the shit I put in my body. Soma is definitely getting the worst end of the deal. Like many of the weird things Soma and I have done, it wasn't a turn-on in a traditional sense. The dominant submissive element was super cool, but pee drinking in and of itself was more about being punk and doing the things you're not supposed to do. During our shows, I would sometimes finish drinking my usual vodka and soda, and our drum tech, Jay, would mix me a new drink. Soma would intercept it, squat behind my amp, and make a little pea cocktail. El Hefe's wife watched her do it once and immediately turned around and walked to the opposite side of the stage. I would tell the crowd or our friends on the side of the stage what was in my drink, and no one would believe me until they took a sip. The side effect of my continued boundary pushing is that somewhere along the way my weirdness
Sample complete. Ready to continue?